asked me for a kingdom in linen, lace, and gold, a bride to bind the bloodline to a throne already old. They placed a tarnished crown there, like blessing on my hair, but every gem was heavy with a dead woman's prayer. The court called it devotion, the bishops called it peace, but under all the incense I could smell what would not cease. In the silk, in the vow, in the hand he raised to bless me, I heard the mother saying, do not let him dress us holy. I was the bride who buried the king before the dawn could name me queen. He built his throne on women's bones and thought my mouth would stay unseen. I was the bride who buried the king with ash in the veil and dirt on the ring. They gave me to power as ornament. I became the end of it. In the bridal chamber candlelight, I saw behind the wall the faces of my foremothers beneath his palace hall. A midwife with her throat cut, a sister sealed in lime, a mother bent to silence so his house could outlive time. He spoke to me of legacy, of heirs and secret right, but the roots below the chapel had been fed on us for height. So I unpinned the white veil, so I let the blessing fall, and every vow they forged for me turned black against the wall. I was the bride who buried the king before the dawn could name me queen. He built his throne on women's bones and thought my mouth would stay unseen. I was the bride who buried the king with ash in the veil and dirt on the ring. They gave me to power as ornament. I became the end of it. No, I did not kill a good man. I closed the grave of a lie. I put the crown beside him and left it there to die. Let the priests keep chanting, let the courtiers learn fear. A kingdom dressed in marriage silk can still be buried here. I was the bride who buried the king, and no one there could call it spring. The bells were wedding bells no more, they tolled for what he'd hidden in stone. I was the bride who buried the king, bone white veil and a blackened ring. They wanted a queen to bless their power, they got the woman who sealed its hour. Bone white veil, black earth deep, the king lies quiet, but the mothers do not sleep.